Welcome back to our airport. In our last episode, we built all of this. So we have a runway, we have taxiways, we have people. Oops, zoomed in too much there. But we have people using our airport. This looks incredibly dangerous to me that people are able to just walk in and out pretty easily. But they do have to go through security, and they are set up with that. We also had a couple more gates that we're able to accommodate more people with. So let's go into our contracts and see if we can accommodate any more flights. So I'm going to pause the game here. Ooh, and we have a brand new fuel class, which is cheaper. So we're going to go into our accepted ones right now. We are going to cancel that contract. And we're going to go into the offered contracts, and we're going to accept this guy. So we have that. We're also going to go in and get a different contracting company. This one is costing us $8 an hour. For the 51 contractors that we could use, whereas if we go with something like this one, there's 131 and they're 440, so we get more and they're cheaper, which works out nicely. We also have some more flights that we can accommodate, so this one is taking 3,000 for that. We'll sign that contract, and then this one, we will sign that contract. Now we'll go back to our flight planner, and I think we're probably going to have to move till Friday, and we can start working on accommodating some new flights. So we're going to start that one at 7. Confirm that. And we'll separate them by about an hour again. And we're just going through and adding on our final few flights for the little bit of time we have here. And I like keeping them at the same stands. I don't know why, but I like just flights being consistent. Again, I'm one of those people that just likes to have that certain stuff at certain clicky points. And yeah, and then we'll go back to our other ones. We'll move back to Friday. And we have Stripe Air, which needs to get some love as well. So Stripe Air, let's make you 8 o'clock. 12. There, and then we'll go in on Saturday and get the last of your service set up. So we'll do a 6 o'clock flight, 10 o'clock flight, and then a 2 o'clock flight. Okay, so we have that, we have that. We'll unpause that, and we are making some good money here. We can see that these are all filled up, ready to go. Our fuel trucks are being used. Our fuel depot is there, ready to be done, and things are looking good. This one is only still at 70%, and yeah, we're doing good. This little truck, what do you have on? What is? I can't get to it. But our trucks there are all in excellent health. Is our runway in good health? No, our runway is terrible. The runway needs conditioning, so we're going to repair that and get it back going. I wish there were workers that you could hire to keep the runways and stuff automatically kind of good for you, because it's kind of annoying to have to always be concerned about them. But the more you spend on things, it seems like, the better quality you get out of them. So we'll repair that one there as well. And repairing a little plane spot costs more than repairing a runway. That doesn't make sense to me, but that's how this game kind of operates things as of right now. And oh no, that's a problem. Look how ugly that is. That should not be like that. We need to make sure that is asphalt road, not a concrete road. Oh my gosh. Alright. I'm going a little crazy there, but that's fine. We'll slow down the game. Here's our last commercial flight of the day, getting ready to leave, and yeah, it's looking good. Pretty happy with it. It's taxiing, and if we look at our schedule, that's the last plane that is scheduled to leave. So it's taxiing. It should say departing here. And it departed for the day. Alright, so overnight these planes will rest, and because the airport is officially closed, we can't take any more flights. It does have kind of cheapened or cut the price of staying there in about half. Let's go in and add a staff room and some bathrooms. What's the matter? We still need more security. Okay. We're going to go through and add on some bathrooms here. So again, I don't really know what I'm doing here. I'm just kind of doing stuff and seeing what works and what doesn't. And then items. We need to have some toilets. Now I have to zone it as a bathroom first. Sorry, game. And let me unzone this area here. Yeah, delete that room. Delete that room. I want them to be, again, the same size, so that my brain doesn't explode. And then we're going to go to structures, wall, we'll cancel that, we'll cancel that, and we'll build a new wall in there, and then our items we can put on toilets. And then we'll also put in some urinals and some sinks. Now nothing's happening right now because I sent all of my people home, so they don't know that I am here. They do not know that I need to do that, so I need to go back out into my employees area, or economy, or operations. And I want to deploy all of my contractors, so I should have a big bus coming up, dropping off all my guys, and then this area is going to be flooded with people as we go through and get that set up. So yeah, we're doing that. Let's talk about flooring. We have a whole bunch of different flooring options that we can add on. I like this little dark area of flooring, so that's going to be for everything that is not security and not kind of... it's going to be for basically our secure area. Our security area is just going to stay black, and then the bathrooms are going to be this nice white color. So do that. That, make sure we get the doors, and then the floors here for the main part of the airport. Let's just go with this light wood color, and we'll get all of that covered in there. Not a big fan of the parquet floors, but they're good for right now. It adds some at least visual difference in our stuff. And let's add in some walls and get a staff lounge or staff thing in here. So slow it down. We'll go into areas, and I want this to be a staff room. We need to add on a small door there, which we'll do like so. And then items, we'll add you guys some sofas in there. And maybe some armchairs as well. And we'll change the floor color, just so that visually there's a difference between all of these things. Our staff areas is going to be this blue area. And that's just mainly for me, so I can see what's supposed to be what, and going through. So we are spending money, but hopefully we'll be making a lot of money here very shortly. You can see our commercial area is working. We have commercial planes landing, coming in, and we are making money. So we're going through. We're doing a good job, I think. My staff room is now full of guys that do not need to be there. Let's go into our flight planner. That's looking good for today and some of tomorrow, but I think we can probably get another contract. I wish the contracts automatically renewed so that we could go through, but I actually don't have any new contracts that are being offered at this point, so I need to wait for that to happen. And let's go into our staffing area and go to the board, and let's open up some of these areas for application. And then we can get some applicants. So at this point, we are definitely going to want to have a CFO, I think. We'll hire the cheapest one because I don't think they really matter at this point in the game. Hire you. Hire you. Yeah, I mean, we're not a big airport by any means. We only support a few flights a day, and they're all pretty small planes, so I'm not entirely concerned with getting everybody there. But if we take a look at the board, we're all set, and I'm going to hire a strategy director as well, because we need to strategize. And, whoa, you're an expensive one. Look at you. Versus you, who is even better. So I'm going to hire that guy who's a better person and costs a whole lot less. Let's see. What do we want to do? Let's go in and see if we can do any research. I think that's an economy and procurement. I'm definitely getting a spam folder. Let's talk about a baggage handling service. Can I do these? Ooh, we can do shops and food franchises. So we're going to go through and do those, and while that's happening, let's go down to operations and start dismissing a whole bunch of contractors. I want to keep a bunch on hand, but I definitely also want to get rid of a lot of them. So can I just dismiss them all and then bring back like 10 of them, just in case? They're there, so they're leaving. Getting out of my staff room, which is overstaffed right now with security people, but that's okay. I probably do need to have a few more ramp people. So let's go into applicants and find a couple of ramp agents. And we'll hire the cheapest few. And that should be good. And it looks like we still need to hire more security. That's one area where we are lacking qualified people for. So we're going to hire a few more security people, and hopefully that will set us up. So the big security area requires 4 people, and yeah, we're doing good there. So there's a nice little line of people getting on the buses. They're all ready to go. These buses are all nice and stuck. Look at this dance of buses. It's really fun to watch. I'm not sure why they don't just go in here and then drive out this way like that bus did, but most of the buses don't seem to do that. We still only use 70% of this. Most of these guys are in excellent shape. So you can see that we have much larger planes here for these guys and significantly smaller planes as the Cessnas there. These ones are DHC-6s, and that seems to be primarily what is landing at our airport right now, which is fine. But our fuel's all good. Everything looks nice. We're able to get everything on there. Jet fuel costs double the price of what the regular fuel costs. And yeah, things seem to be moving along very nicely here. I'm pretty happy with how this airport's set up. I'm pretty happy that we have people getting in and out. Our flights are not being delayed at all. And we have, like this one is boarding now, so people are going to go through, get their tickets or get their boarding pass, and go out to their plane and be ready to go. So that one's status on time, that one's on time as well. And if we go back into our operations area, maybe not, staff, nope, economy, there we go. This one's in progress. Our food one, partake in wonders of capitalism. Ooh, we can sell stuff in the airport. And then this one is a food franchise that brings some other pieces in here. So if we go into infrastructure, do I have anything new in there? Nope. Do I have anything new in structures? Nope. Do I have anything new in items? Yes, I do. I have some items where we can do things. I have a cafe counter. So I do have some new things, and do I have a new area? I do. I have a couple new areas here. I have shops, and I also have that set up. So let's establish a food area. Let's see, we're on our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's make it 12 by 12 for that, and that was a food area. And then we'll make shops that are also 12 by 12. And we'll build some walls around them to make sure that they're clearly designated as those. And we'll see what type of items are required for this. As far as shop items, we need a shop cashier. So we'll just put you there. Then we need some shelving units. Let's put on some large shelving units. And hopefully, where are my construction guys at? You guys should be doing something, right? I need to put all my contractors to get to work. And then items over here, we have the cafe. So I need a cafe counter. I don't know which way is what. And I probably need some staff, I'm imagining, for these areas as well. So franchise staff. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know who's supposed to man that. Let's go sign a contract. Oh, okay. So we have a couple of options here. So you require 14 and also minimum size. I mean all of your goals. So we'll do fly and go because wow, the rents are crazy. This make almost $4,000 an hour for rent. This one's going to make us $762 an hour. But if I were to increase the size of that shop to be slightly larger, it would definitely make us a lot more money. But I'll do that one, and I just need one more shelving unit in there. So we'll put in a medium shelf, or let's do a large shelf. And we'll put that in right there. And we'll sign a contract with you guys. We'll sign that. And we should be good. How about this room? Let's sign a contract. And we'll sign that contract as well. So do I need to worry about people? I'm not sure what the franchise staff is for. I probably should follow through the instructions on that at one point or some point here, but I just don't know. And I'm definitely waiting for that to be done, and then I'm sending... Oh, look, they're filling their own things. I've definitely built those backwards. I don't care at this point. It will bother me at some point, but for right now, it's not a big deal. And I'm sending all of you guys home because I don't need you. And we're making money even in the middle of the night. There's nobody at the airport. We should probably look at our contracts and see if we can do any more airplanes, which we definitely can. So we're going to sign that one, and we're going to sign this one. And the other ones, like this guy clearly is not qualified to work at our airport anymore. Like, and the thing that annoys me is if I reject it, so I'm going to go and reject it, it'll pop right back up. See, it's right back, so there's no point in doing that. It's just super, super annoying. Let's go through. We have Maple. Alright, so you guys... I'm going to start you at 5:30. 9:30, 12:30, 1:30. There. Have those. We'll get some on Sunday as well. I really wish they auto-scheduled, and I also really wish I didn't have to do this every few days. I want the contracts to just continue unless I've chosen to, or the airline's chosen to get out of it. But otherwise, I would really, really like to just be allowed to continue doing it as I want. So let's put this one in at 7, 10, and then 11 to 14, then 15 to 18, and then finally get the last flight in there. Boom. And Sunday we'll do the same thing, except you're going to be 5:30, 8:30, 9:30, 12:30, and then 1:30 there. Okay. So we should definitely be able to accommodate a whole lot of planes, and everything's looking good. We did spend a lot of money, so we are way down in the money pits right now. And we are generating revenue, which I like. Because even if they don't make sales, they do have to pay us. Which is great for us. Not so great for them, but great for us. And we are on a money-making venture here. Let's see if there's any other kind of research stuff that we can do. Always forget where it's at. It's in procurement. Like, oh, I didn't unlock that yet? It's only $150. Let's do that so it gets off my screen. And some of these, like this one, is expensive and it costs a lot of money per hour. So I'm going to stay away from the ones that cost money per hour. But we do now have baggage handling service. So it looks like, or no, not yet. We will have baggage handling service, which looks like we can do things there. And those. I wish the ones that were completed went away. I don't know why they're still on there, but they are. So we have that. And everything is looking good. If we look at our zones, we have our zones set up. We can toggle the rooms so we see what's what. Our taxiways are there. Our queues are set up. And we don't have any conveyor belts for our baggage area, which we don't actually even have room for baggage area right now. So what's eventually going to happen here, I think, is there's going to eventually be a turn out this way for the airport where we'll be able to support a whole lot more of big planes coming in and just have like a giant terminal go across here. And yeah, there'll be a baggage terminal or baggage claim, and maybe that baggage claim will be all the way down here, and we can put the crosswalk in and have everybody do what they need to do to get where they need to get. But I am excited about this. This is looking good. People are finally coming in and out of the airport. People are making sales, so I don't know if this has been a good venture for them, because it seems like they've only made like $25. These guys have made one sale, but that's okay. It's not my problem. You guys are the ones that signed it, not me. And I hope that that doesn't have any... Whoa. Okay. And I hope it doesn't have any kind of impact on anything if they go through and do that. I don't know what that one is there either. But let's go through and change the flooring here. So structures and floor. And let's say that we just want to have some just brown areas. No. Okay. Just want to have the retail spaces be a little different from everything else so that I know what's what and what I have as different areas. I'm also probably going to expand this area where the queue's at into the black so you can see it. And I probably need to do one more group of that. Cool. And yeah, we're looking good. I'm pretty happy with how the airport is functioning so far. It's going through, it's doing its thing, and yeah, pretty happy overall right now. What's a small plant look like in size? Okay, so maybe we'll put some plants there, because everybody likes plants apparently. And we'll put some over here, just because we can do it, so why wouldn't we? And I need to hire some contractors back. I don't like that. That even though I can deploy contractors, so I can deploy them, they'll all come, but if I just send some of them home, they go home. So we have that. Just a really little... maybe I just have to hit the button. I didn't realize these were buttons. I thought they were just things that we could do there. So I'm going to dismiss. Dismiss all, and then in the future I can just deploy a few contractors and be ready to go. But we are making money. Things are looking good. This is very dirty. Let's see. Our plane stalls are somewhat okay right now. Our runway is in... Oh, it definitely needs to be repaired. And that's going to put us in the hole here for a little bit on this hour. But I don't have any other options as far as planes go, but hopefully the airlines like me. I am being able to go through and do these things pretty quickly. So that is a Cessna 208, that's a Cessna 208, and then this is a DH6. I do wish I could see how large the planes were as far as their capacity, and I can kind of see it here, but there's 19, I don't really know if that's the full capacity of the plane or not. Like, these are only getting 13 people off of them. I'd really like to get some bigger planes to really start maximizing all the people that can get on and off of these flights. But for right now, I don't have that option. So I think in the near future here, we're going to really start expanding. We're going to go in and add a massive expansion around here so that we can get some really big planes, and probably add on a secondary runway over here. So we can have planes land on one runway and take off on another. I don't know if that sounds like a good plan or not, but it's my plan, so we're going to go with it. And we'll see what happens. But right here, the contract's not complete. They're still making some money. Is that how many sales they're supposed to complete in that time? I don't know. I hope that's not how that works. If it is, I'm in trouble. Maybe I should have looked at that ahead of time. So I'll go into accepted contracts. And let's take a look at this. It says... Oh, you get a completion bonus. Okay, so I don't care about that. It's nice, but it's not anywhere near what you're doing. So that would be cool if we got the completion bonus, but doubt that's going to happen at this airport right now. We're just not that big of an airport. We can't support that many planes, and it's just not going to happen for us right now, and that's okay. But once we start adding on these medium stalls, like we could do there, I think we're really going to start jumping up as far as how large this airport gets, so we can really start going through and popping in a whole bunch of them. But right now we can't do that because we don't have the money to. I think we need to refill our coffers a bit. We do have the option of taking out a loan if we would like, so we could go in to get some loans. Like we could get another $1.2 million and be ready to go, and we'd only need to pay that back in 8 days. So yeah, we definitely could get a lot more complicated here very quickly, but that's not something I'm super interested in doing quite yet. Maybe we'll start talking about filling in crosswalks and getting the sidewalk places set up for everything that we need to do here. So maybe we'll do that, and we'll get another one set up here and another one set up there. And I'm probably going to separate those as well by about 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Okay. So we'll do that, and we do need to bring back our contractors wherever they are. So I'm going to deploy 10 of those guys. Hopefully they'll come in here and be ready to go. All these buses making U-turns in places where buses can't make U-turns drive me crazy. And why? Why? There should not be issues with that. But our final flight of the day with all 8 passengers should be taking off here. And once that reaches place, we'll have a couple more offered contracts, hopefully. We'll accept that one. And we're going to accept that one. Because the more planes we can keep filling this place up with, the better for us. And that will happen on Sunday. So let's go in. Confirm that one. I know I'm using a different plane stall. That's okay. I'm just trying to maximize everything here. So that's at 9, so the next one will be at 10. I want to try to get these contracts done as quickly as possible so that when they are done, I can just kind of go crazy and move on to the next thing and hopefully start really making some good money for the airport itself. So those all get done within 1 day, and then our Stripe Air, don't think we're going to be able to have the same kind of luck with that one, getting it done in 1 day. But we can definitely try. We're going to miss it just by a little bit. We're going to miss it by 1 little slot, and that's okay. We'll put it on Monday, and we'll put you on the very first stand there. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stands, and only 4 airlines that we can contract with so far. But that's fine. We're doing good. We have commercial flights. We have shops and stalls and all kinds of fun stuff. This doesn't expire for another 6 days. We have a lot of work to do to get to the point where that's going to be good for us. But you can see the total revenue. These things are making money for us, and that's the important part, is that they're making cash for us so that we can go through and do other things here in the near future. I also like that they're totally outside of the security area. Future ones will be inside security. But this, for the small flights, I'm not super concerned with how they function. They're just kind of basic little ones. And what is this? Why are you red? You mean you can't find check-in desk? Not that hard. Go through security to the check-in desk. No, you can actually change the color of these? Interesting. I guess you're broken? Okay, lots to figure out still. We have some things to take care of. Airport staff we definitely don't need more of. I am going to hire a couple more security people, just because we always seem to have a slight area there. We do need more janitors, because I think we only have 2 or 3 of them. Service technicians, do we have any of those? Is there any reason for getting them? I don't know, but let's hire some and see what they do. We have a couple of ramp agents. We can add a couple more. And otherwise, I think we're in good shape. The board is set. This is the board that I've chosen to go with. When we go in here, we can see that the CEO is CFO is CEO's best friend. Okay. Custom fees at your airport, which increase your profits. Where do I do that at? CFO is required. Pretty sure I have one. Pretty sure that's somebody on my staff, like that person right there. So maybe that's just part of the game that's not working yet, as far as being able to do that. Oh, there we go. So there's a bathroom entrance fee. Are you kidding me? And different planes you can charge different amounts for. That's fun. Small parking stand, medium parking stand. Ooh, interesting. So you can really go bananas and play with the cost of those things. I don't know if that influences what you can do with your other airlines or not. Let's upgrade this, and let's do some upgrades to this runway here. Let's extend it to the north. Oh my, I didn't realize I was doing it quite that much already. Okay. So we definitely have increased the area there, and I'm going to need to add on some new taxiways to better accommodate our brand new area here. So it's going to go out 20. You're going to go up there. And so are you. So we have that, and we'll get some last little taxiway lights and such going in there. And I need to get that one there. And I'm probably going to bring out all my guys because those seem to take forever to get built. But people are buying stuff. It's early in the morning. There are people checking in the flights. They're getting all their things handled and getting ready to go out for the day. Our security is taking care of them. Everybody's getting beeped through and it looks good. I'm pretty happy here, and our worker bees are doing their thing. They're going up and setting that up. And then we also have some other planes and such getting done. Yeah. Pretty excited. I spent a lot of money I didn't mean to, but that's okay. We are approved for very big loans, and we can do all of that. And we have our people just chilling, waiting for their flights to go. So you're getting on that flight. You look pretty happy. Everybody's okay there. I probably do need to put a bathroom in here at some point. Maybe I'll add a little subsection of the building down there for bathrooms. That might not be the world's worst idea. And then you're making us money. Wow, you really needed some fuel. But our planes are landing in the morning and we are making cash here. So that's excellent. Just want to make sure that our flights as they come in, when they definitely need fuel, like you are requesting fuel, that you get it. Aircraft is being inspected by somebody. Don't know who, but it's being inspected. So it's fully inspected. You are fully fueled up and inspected. You are ready to go, and you are ready to go. So you're on time. You're on time. You are on time, and you are on time. Oops. Boarding is started for our first group of planes here for the day. Everybody's getting on, and yeah. We have our first flight pushed back from the gate, and then our second flight should be pushing back here momentarily. There's a random dude just standing there. Don't know what you're doing. See him just standing there? Get on the plane. Alright, they got on the plane, and we have begun our taxi. We have that part done. We are going to now go back to operations, I believe, construction, and dismiss everybody. Because we definitely don't want to be paying for all those guys. But yeah, we're making money. This hour alone, we've made over $12,000, and hopefully we continue that. But that's all we really need to do for today. In our future ones, what we're going to do is we're going to build on a new area here for all of our expanded services that we want to provide for our airport. I'm excited about what we're going to be doing here in the near future, but for right now, that's all we have today. I will see you in our next version of this. See you then.